Good evening, everyone. My name is Alison Capuccio, and I am the president of the board of directors of the YWCA New Britain. On behalf of the board, I'd like to welcome you to the 27th annual Evening of Treasures auction with a Mission Possible theme. We thank you for being here with us virtually and appreciate your support of the great work of the YWCA. And now, just a little friendly PSA, please remember to keep both your video and sound off until the mingling portion of tonight's event later this evening. As many of you know, this is our largest fundraising event of the year, and it wouldn't be a success without all of you. Our committee works very hard to make sure this event is both successful and fun, and that won't change just because we can't be together in person. It takes a huge amount of time and effort to put this evening together, and I'd like to thank the members of the steering committee who worked so hard to make tonight's event possible. Thank you as well to members of the board of directors and the board of trustees for your help pulling this event together. Now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce Curtis Dennison, YWCA trustee and your MC for tonight's event. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you are settled in and comfortable at home. We are going to get this evening started with a cocktail demonstration. Please get your ingredients ready as Chelsea, the bar manager at the Charles, walks us through the steps of making a Vesper Martini.
Hello, my name is Bryce. Welcome to Charles. We are located at 161 Main Street in Old Weathersfield, and we are very excited to have you as part of this virtual classroom of mixology. And we have a really special cocktail that our bar manager, mixologist Chelsea, is going to be creating for you. It's a riff on the American classic, the Vesper, and it's called the Golden Gun. Before we get her behind the bar, I just want to tell you a little bit about the Charles. We are serving elevated American comfort food. Our chef, Tom Caldy, is creating American classic dishes with some modern twists. We are really excited for you to come out and enjoy our space. We opened up in early June underneath our tent on our makeshift patio, and we hold about 50 socially distant seats in a really safe environment for all of you to come down and enjoy our great bar program and also our food program. We're really excited to have you, and so now I'm going to turn this over to Chelsea, and she's going to make you the Golden Gun.
Hi, my name is Chelsea. I'm the bar manager here at the Charles. Today I'm going to be making a take on a classic Vesper. The theme is Mission Impossible, so I thought that I would reference James Bond a little bit here and kind of convert it into my own cocktail. I renamed it the Golden Gun because today I'll be using gold flakes on top. That was also my favorite game to play when I was young, so a little ode to video games as well. In the classic movie, James Bond asks for Gordon's gin, so I'll be doing 1.5 ounces of Gordon's gin. Might as well stick to the brand. We're going to do Gordon's vodka. Now, as well, in the movie, he chooses to use Quina Lillet, but Lillet has since updated their recipe, and now there is no quinine in the recipe. So we are going to substitute 1/4 ounce of this liqueur. So this is going to add a little bit more of that bitterness back into the drink, so it stays true to form. This Lillet, again, this is going to be 1/2 ounce. Order this. Normally on a normal day, if I were making this drink at home, I would stir it, but Ron liked it cold. Also in the 50s, dilution was an issue because everything alcoholic was extremely alcoholic, so you needed to add a lot of water. Today we don't have that problem as much, but I'm still gonna shake it up. Nice cold glass. So I'm going to double strain this cocktail just so there's no ice chips, but we still get the temperature correct. Bond asked for a twist of lemon, so we will do that. Express that peel over your drink, drop it right in. Now my favorite part is the gold. This is totally optional. It does not change the flavor at all, but it still looks beautiful. Cheers.
If the Vesper isn't for you, a glass of bubbly always makes for a fun celebration as well. We can't wait to see you at the Charles.
Thank you to the Charles for helping us craft tonight's signature cocktail. While we are all enjoying our martinis or other beverage of choice that you have on hand tonight, I hope that you bid on some auction items through Octria. If you have not already, please head to Octria to check out the items available for bidding. We will provide a link in the chat box that you can follow to get started. This event is our largest fundraiser of the year, so every time you bid on an item, you are helping to send a child to preschool, helping a mom to get education and gain the skills she needs to support her family, provide counseling for a survivor of sexual assault, and so much more. Please feel good about your bidding. It's for a wonderful purpose. A big thank you to all the local businesses and individuals who generously donated items to be used at tonight's auction. This event would not be possible without them. We urge you to support all these donors with your business throughout the year, the very best way to say thank you. Thank you to My Wife Didn't Cook, a restaurant here in New Britain, for putting together optional dinner packages for our guests tonight. We are proud to partner with a minority-owned business here in town for this event. The food is delicious, and if you ordered tonight, we hope you are enjoying it at home too. My Wife Didn't Cook is generously donating 20% of tonight's checks when you mention the event back to the YWCA. The success of this event takes commitment from the community. We would like to thank our sponsors. At the Persimmon level, we have Webster Bank. At the Platinum level, we have Creed, Monarch, and People's United Bank. At the Gold level, we have Hospital for Central Connecticut, Associated Insurance, People's United Insurance Agency, and the New Britain Herald. At the Silver level, we have CCSU, Janney, Anthem, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Hospital for Special Care. I'd like to share a video from Persimmon sponsor Webster Bank.
Webster Bank is here for you.
And here.
And here.
And here.
Here may be different these days,
but we're still here to help you.
Your business
And your community.
Get through these challenging times.
Just like we've always done.
This pandemic may have slowed things down,
but it will never,
Ever.
Stop us.
If you need help.
We're right here.
And we're not going anywhere.
I want to remind everyone about our raffle drawing tonight. Each year, the YWCA holds a cash raffle. By purchasing a $20 raffle ticket, you are buying a chance to win a $3,000, $2,000, or $1,000 cash prize. Our friends have been selling tickets over the past month, but not more than 1,000 will be sold. Proceeds benefit important YWCA programs and services. If you have not already purchased your raffle tickets, or if you have and you like to purchase more, you can purchase a raffle ticket on Octria within the next 10 minutes to ensure it is included in the drawing. Now I'd like to introduce Tracy Madden Hennessy, Executive Director of YWCA New Britain, to share a little bit about how the organization has been operating during this pandemic. Tracy?
Good evening, and thank you everyone for joining us this evening. This year has been challenging for so many, and as we navigate the COVID-19 pandemic together, the YWCA has been hard at work, staying connected with our members and friends and doing all we can to continue to meet the needs of women and their families. Our Sexual Assault Crisis Service hasn't missed a beat. We continue to ensure that those who need it are able to receive trauma-informed counseling services by providing phone, text, and virtual video options. We continue to assist with things like protective orders, case management, counseling, and continue connecting survivors to resources and assistance. While some of our programs, such as fitness, wellness, youth sports and dance, and family literacy, did close for some time, we continued working to find solutions in order to keep our members engaged. We participated in birthday parades and pulled off an outdoor, socially distant dance recital. We offered online group exercise classes, fitness challenges, and daily meditations. Our fitness center is now back open, and we're offering safe in-person programming. Fall dance and karate classes are back up and running as well, and we're thrilled to have family literacy students back in GED and ESL classes in a hybrid model with both virtual and in-person learning options. We ran our summer youth programs such as Strive and the House of Teens in person at our Eastside Community Center location and continue now that school is back in session. While we originally closed for 2 weeks back in March to ensure the safety of our staff and members, we're fortunate to be able to open back up to provide childcare for children whose parents were essential workers. We also quickly pivoted our childcare staff to focus this work on lessons and activities that parents could do at home with their kids. We have since expanded the number of kids we can serve and are continuing to enroll in our childcare programs with many new protocols and safety procedures in place. We have also worked closely with the Consolidated School District of New Britain to develop the school reopening plans and to determine our fall steps for before and after school and assistance for virtual learning. We're proud to be able to partner with the school district and to offer before and after school care as well as full-day school-age care to students participating in virtual learning. Please watch this video about how our child care program has helped families this year.
Hi, my name is Nancy Sarah, Superintendent of Schools. Not sure if you recognize me with a mask or without a mask. It speaks a little bit to where we are today. I've been asked to talk a little bit about our partnership with the YWCA. And pre-pandemic, I can say empowering women and eliminating racism are the two pillars that we stand on as well. So already there's this kinship, a partnership that believes that every child deserves the same opportunities as everyone else's. That's who we are. So our partnership has been strong since I took this office almost 5 years ago. Fast forward now to last March, and the YWCA was at the table right away saying, how can we help, what can we do? And from March until now, that partnership has strengthened, but it's also validated what we already knew. They're always willing to be at the table to help all of our children. From before and after school care, bringing staff into our buildings and empowering our young women at the middle school and the high school level about having a voice, speaking out, doing the right thing, to now running remote learning sites for us so that our families that need to go to work those 5 days a week have comfort in knowing that their children are being taken care of, not only by the New Britain schools, but by the YWCA as well. We can't do without them. We are a family. New Britain is a family, and the YWCA is a critical member of our family.
Hi, I'm Ann Sousa, the Child Care Director at the YWCA here in New Britain. I want to share some more of the community partnerships that we share. Nancy spoke to us proctoring the New Britain students. What else? We have partnerships with Wheeler. Wheeler's an important partner because through them we're able to get support for children who have a tough time regulating their behaviors and their emotions through their ECCP program. We've also partnered with DCF and Wheeler to open a classroom for children who are in DCF, who have trauma, and who need some intentional support. Most recently, we've been granted some school readiness funding to open a part-day classroom. It's our hybrid model, our first hybrid model. It's a pilot program. The program is designed to meet the community where it is, whether families want to stay home and have a preschool experience from their home, or whether they want to come to school, or whether they want to do a little bit of both. We are hopeful to reach out and encourage the Middle Eastern populations to be able to send their kids either online or to our center for early learning and education. I'd like to thank Nancy for partnering with us through the public schools in partnership with the YWCA during this difficult time. We've been able to maintain services for children who have special needs. I'd also like to thank Barbara for sharing her story. The YWCA has been able to support her as a working single mom, and we've been able to provide care for both of her children along the way.
Hi, my name is Barbara Sloan. My kids currently go here to the YWCA. Joshua is 4 years old, going on 5. He came here when he started at 3 years old. Journey in just started during COVID, and she was able to be taken in because her brother attended, and that was like the best thing ever. They were able to come early, 6:30 in the morning, because I had to start work at 7, and that was like amazing support because there's not a lot of places that would take a kid at that early in the morning. They also were supported by being able to be with other kids and learning about the virus and how to protect themselves. They were taught that every day at the Y during the pandemic. And I probably would not have a job if I did not have the YWCA. Before COVID-19, my family was always supported by them. They helped me with Joshua a lot. They grounded him, you know, as far as like his behavior, his skills, and knowledge on things. Like, you know, he became a very different kid coming here and attending here with his friends. I would say that the YWCA is the perfect place to bring your kid before school, before public school, for developing their skills, their, you know, motor skills, and, you know, mingling skills with other kids, and knowing how to, you know, react and behave in a outside setting. And just having someone be able to structure your kid while you're not there is very important. You know, they've never let me down. They're all very understanding, and the teachers are great. They come from a perfect place in their heart, and they're very understanding, and they just care. They care a lot. So I'm appreciative of having the support of the YWCA.
We're very fortunate to have wonderful members, community partners, and funders who've worked with us to make adjustments to our programs in order to still be able to meet the needs of women and families during this unprecedented time. We're all working together to get through this and appreciate our partners sticking by us and continuing to provide funding for this important work.
Thank you, Tracy, for sharing more about how the YWCA has been operating this year, some of the challenges the organization and community have been facing, and highlighting how we can come together with our partners to do what it takes to get people the support they need. The YWCA has served the families of New Britain for the last 110 years, and we have no intention of stopping. Now more than ever, women and families need our help, and now more than ever before, we need your help. We need additional resources to continue meeting the needs of the community. We know this is a challenging year for many, but if you are able, please make a gift to help others like Barbara, Joshua, and Journey Ann. Families are depending on you and on the YWCA. Now is the time to make a difference. To make a donation, you can go to the auction website, and we will throw the link to do that in the chat box now.
Okay. Hi, everybody, and thanks for joining us tonight. Next on our agenda is the raffle. So we're going to, we've already mixed the tickets in the bin, and we're going to be pulling the winners. So for first prize, $3,000. It's the YWCA. Second prize at $2,000. Gabriella DeBlasi. And third prize at $1,000 is Margaret Dabrowski. So congratulations to all the winners. We will be contacting you via email to confirm your mailing address, and or if you want to come down to the YWCA and pick up your prize, then we can make arrangements to do that as well. So now one of my favorite times of the Evening of Treasures auction has always been our cocktail hour. I love to see old friends and new joining us and spending time catching up. Since we're all staying safe and staying home, we wanted to still incorporate this portion into our program. So we've done it in a way that's safe for all of us in a virtual way. So if you've indicated in your registration that you didn't want to participate in this portion of the event, you can sign off in a minute. But for those who will be, we will be moving you to your table if you chose this portion of the event so that you can begin mingling. We've assigned your tables, so you're just going to have to click onto them when the pop-up box appears. We'll have about 15 minutes at our table, and the remainder, a reminder will come up when there's 2 minutes left in the mingling hour. And then the virtual event will end. So bidding will remain open until 8 p.m. tonight. Congratulations to those folks. Thank you all for bidding. At this point in time, we can see that we have about $1,300 of donations towards childcare. Please help us and support our childcare program. And that too will be open through 8 o'clock tonight. So thank you again for joining us on this special event. And we look forward, hopefully, to seeing you in person next year at our Evening of Treasures auction. Good night.